So I just about have to declare today a relatively successful day. I really didn't do all that much. I went uptown for a few minutes and I stopped by the grocery store and got me a few things, mostly just food. When I came back home, I spent about an hour, 2 hours maybe rounding up some firewood, which has become a necessity for me. And I had a visitor today, which was my dad, and I always enjoy his company. We've really gotten to the point where we started talking a pretty good deal, and I think that's a good thing. I spent yesterday, a couple hours yesterday, rounding up some firewood as well, thanks to a good friend of mine, Mr. Campbell. He had offered to give me a relatively good-sized pecan tree that he had to take down, and I tell you, I sure hated to cut all that beautiful wood up just for the purpose of heat, but right now heat has become a necessity for me. It is absolute priority number one. You can do without it to an extent, but you know, you're going to have to forego those comforts in life in doing so. I find myself conflicted this time of year. The weather's bad. It's been cold and rainy. We went, good Lord, it feels like 6 months without a drop of rain. And then it just started raining, and it's rained most every day since. And that's been a couple of weeks now. And so, it makes life a little harder on you when it's cold and rainy. But, that's where the conflict comes in, because I desperately want to get out and do stuff. I have so many big things that I want to accomplish, and my agenda is a mile long. And so I've spent most of my time sitting in here keeping warm, just doing a whole bunch of nothing, to be honest with you, and I feel bad about that, because I always tend to want to accomplish a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm trying to teach myself the importance of just slowing down and not worrying so much about all the things that I've got lined up in my brain that I think I need to get done. And so I've just really tried to just calm down and exercise a level of patience, and then just let myself be as I will, and let that guide me to the things that are of top priority. And the more and more it continues to boil down, the more and more I find enjoyment in those basic necessities of life, which is food, water, and shelter. And of course, you need some climate control to go with that. And so, my old wood burning stove over here is just performing flawlessly. I mean, there's occasions when the wind will get blowing just right, and it'll blow into the chimney outside and push smoke back in here, and every time it does, I have to open the doors up, and air it out in here, and so I lose my heat, and I have to put a little effort in building that fire back up and getting it toasty in here, because I just don't like cold weather. I mean, I can tolerate it as long as I'm working hard, as long as I'm active. Certainly when I have a steel chainsaw in my hand making some firewood, or building a shed, or whatever. I really just thoroughly enjoy that. It's one of my favorite times of the day when I get to take that opportunity and run that fine equipment. But I'm trying to get good at just sitting here and enjoying just being alive, just enjoying what I have in front of me, regardless of what it is, and just to embrace that and accept it for what it is, and not try to control it in any manner. And so ultimately, what I've tried to accomplish through all this is just to stop trying to force life and just simply let life happen like it's supposed to. Just like every other living creature on the face of this planet, your natural instinct is going to guide you in the right direction. It is going to work hard at self-preservation. It's going to work hard at making you more comfortable in whatever environment you may be in. And you really just don't have to put a whole lot of effort into it. I mean, if you get cold, you're going to find a way to get warm. It's just that simple. And I've enjoyed my way of getting warm. I've enjoyed the fact that I've had to build a stove, and I've had to cut and split a lot of wood, and I just thoroughly enjoy the work out of it. I just enjoy the feeling it gives me you know, to get out there and get in nature and take advantage of what she gives us. And I mean, it's just an amazing thing when you go out there and you do that. And the product of that is that I'm able to sit in here, you know, here at 6 o'clock in the evening. It's about 30 degrees outside, you know, which ain't all that bad cold, but it's cold enough to make you uncomfortable. And so I just thoroughly enjoy having the ability to sit here and be in a relative level of comfort. I mean, it's 79 degrees in here right now, and you know, I got a jacket on still, but I don't like cold weather. I want to feel comfortable, and I feel comfortable right now, and it's an amazing feeling. Certainly considering I didn't really have to put in all that much effort today. So, anyways, just sharing that with you. Simple things in life, that's really all that matters. Boil it down to them. And you're going to find a lot of enjoyment in it if you decide to move in this direction in life. So, just consider all that stress and all that work you go through, you know, and you spend all those hours every day out there on the road somewhere, just trying to make ends meet, make a dollar. I mean, the truth is, you really just don't need all that much to be happy. And so when the weather gets bad, you know, put in the effort, get things set up where you can just sit down and take it easy and just enjoy yourself. I've certainly enjoyed myself today. Stand up and fight for your freedom.